And we are in, baby, grand finals. Imzon versus Contact. We're going to see Wolf versus Cloud.
This guy, man.
And we are on PlayStation 2. But yeah, it's the tried and true Imzon Contact grand finals. What more could you ask for? We haven't seen this in a hot sec, surprisingly, because we've had quite a few up-and-comers, namely Arrol in this case. Just fly in, play phenomenally, make our way to brands, and in this case, last week, actually win the event. And yeah, so I would say I'd give backstory, but anyone here knows this is something we see almost every week. And back into the game, we're seeing Imzon's got a very solid advantage. He has the ledge trap, the percentages are even, but that doesn't really matter because Cloud ledge traps so well. He's going to try to hold Contact in, but Contact's able to make his way back towards center stage. And he's just fighting back. Great up smash to close out first stock. So yeah, Imzon's going to try climb back. He's got his ledge trap, unfortunately. Hard call out with the up smash, god damn.
Right, and I'm also now here.
Get him, let's go. So yeah, it's what you expect. This is a dead even game.
Yeah, dead even so far. Interesting with the relation of Cloud and Wolf. It means it's going to be very much of a neutral type of game. Everything's just going to be centered around 2-hit combos and then immediately back into neutral, who's going to take that advantage. And in these scenarios, to actually say who you would give it to the advantage to, it's relatively even between the two characters. Both Cloud and Wolf have good advantages over the other. So it's probably just coming down to how well are you going to be able to get those kill composed for specifically Wolf, because Cloud is easier to kill with random hits.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really see Wolf that often anymore. Like, this really takes me back to, like, a few years ago Smash Ult, where it's a lot of it's a faster paced game. I mean, they're still playing neutral, don't get me wrong. They're playing it really well, and, you know, they'll take their time to tango. Contact's going to take this next stock, but they take their time looking for an opportunity, but they'll kind of be dancing around each other, and then when somebody pushes an advantage, you know, you're speaking about the 2 hits, it'll be your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn, who plays neutral better? Yeah. And in this case, it's pretty much dead even in the way that they play.
Yeah, definitely, and at the moment, though, you're seeing that Contact is getting a slight lead at the moment. It is really abusing primarily 2 factors, the dash attack and the forward air, and it's just been consistent usage and just pressure, because of how safe those 2 moves are in a vacuum when you just literally landing each other. And yeah, just going to catch out the jump and immediately take that first game.
And we're going to see an immediate ban. We're going to stick with Cloud. I had a Yoshi.
Who's in losers?
This is Graz.
Yeah, who's in losers?
Oh! Connor's in losers. Oh yeah, by the way, when I said get the Dr. Mundo physique, I'll show you who Dr. Mundo is.
Oh, the Dr. Mundo physique?
I feel like if you played League of Legends, this is who you'd play. He just runs at things and he hits it.
Yeah.
It's just like Brock and fucking Paladins.
Yeah. I think you'd go... Oh yeah, he also has a businessman suit.
Oh.
And he'll hit you with a briefcase and he'll throw money at you.
Oh, and when he comes out of the spawn, he drives a little car.
It's really cool.
Throw a whip in it. That's crazy.
What's Willem?
Nuno and Willem.
Nuno and Willem.
Yep. Well, while they're getting League of Legends up, we're immediately going to be seeing the first stock being taken by Contact against Imzon. Really nice play there, just being able to do a lot of the offstage like pressure that you can do, and just immediately taking Cloud's jump.
And
it's going to be difficult actually. I actually think Talon's
they generate a
poor choice in terms of the stage selection there, because it gives Wolf so much more space to walk around and really abuse specifically the laser, and then also he doesn't struggle with range, so just being able to do that, and also the reduced side platforms is obviously good for both players due to their back airs, but it just means that Wolf will kill at 60 while Cloud will kill at 90, and I don't know which one's really better. Oh, Kesh is a legend. And at the moment, Contact still keeping that lead, but going to immediately lose it.
No, I need to find like...
You need to find some good catches.
There's like a specific clip I want to find where it's like fighting in the jungle.
still relatively even neutral
that
at the
those two
moment.
would be the
Nothing much else is coming into this, and Imzon is doing a good job of bringing this back. Great side we're going to be catching there, and now just too low. Underestimating how high up he can go, and just taking that stock, and now Contact in a good lead once again.
Well, he doesn't even look too phased by it, in all honesty. Imzon's just going to try and run back in. He's got Contact on 111%, and he's got the ledge trap. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Cloud is absolutely scary to try to fight when you're at ledge. That's predominantly because he's got back air.
Well, yeah, both of these are back air fiends, except one is a bit more spammable, while one has a bit more kill power.
Yep, that's
so it's a really interesting dynamic between the two characters, because they're realistically, I feel like they're two sides of the same coin in terms of aerial finishing touch not going to kill, but both of these characters were picked up in early on as good characters.
Yeah.
Both of them had very similar degrees of like pros and cons, with the back air obviously from both characters being safe, stable, good air game, good everything, a decent projectile. But the difference between both of them is that Cloud kept on, Wolf fell off a cliff.
Yeah, I feel like the swordy meta has definitely been one of the biggest shifts for ult, and yeah, Imzon's going to take it. Well, it's almost like you don't really want to be battling your opponent up close unless you're a touch of death type character. I mean, characters like Terry can kind of get away with it because it might be like 2-3 interactions and he'll take a stock. But even still, Wolf has to play neutral, get some damage, play neutral, get some damage, and he just has to keep doing that over and over. And while he can get a lot from one interaction, and while he can push you towards a ledge, it can be a massive struggle to close out those stocks at times. Yeah, he's got his left tilt, he's got his down smashes and all that. But when you're playing against a swordy character that's playing just out of that distance, you're going to struggle to get kills.
It is difficult, and the only other pressure tool that he has is his laser, and obviously that won't kill, and it's really just good at either keeping just poking the opponent out and just conditioning them, or just racking up early points of damage. So it's difficult for really you to get in. He's still an extremely explosive character and very, very good in neutral interactions, just due to the speed and his airspeed, and also the dash attack. I feel like that's a really underrated move for Wolf specifically, because even though it's got multiple hitboxes, and it just makes it very weird in terms of where the opponent's going to be sent and you need to react to it immediately. Like, it can cross up, it's incredibly safe. If people aren't expecting it, it's just there and it's gone, and then you're still in disadvantage. It's a really underrated move, but it's how much can you really weave it in, and Contact's doing a really good job of weaving it in right now.
Oh, definitely. It's kind of how these two play. One person will just absolutely explode an advantage, like so, and the other person's going to try cut back. I mean, Imzon's trying to go for that smash quite early on. I respect it. It's kind of one of those things. You kind of know what the other person wants to do, and you've been playing against them for, nearly 6 years now.
Yeah. It is just when you know each other so well, you just go back and forth and everything becomes close sets. We know that better than anyone. And it's just that kind of dichotomy between the two players. There was actually one other thing that I really want to talk about, which actually I think that Wolf actually has over Cloud is specifically aerial juggling.
Oh yeah.
I believe that up tilt is so much better, up air is so much better at doing it than Cloud's, and Contact is running away with this game at the moment with a really clean up smash out shield.
He really is. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, that Cloud up air, it's pretty good at keeping characters in the air. But that Wolf's one has better knockback. It's faster. It's like he's able to get out of this advantage much more. That's a great reversal back here from Imzon. I mean, he kind of had to go for the Hail Mary type of move. Is that going to spike?
Oh, that does. Unbelievable. So Contact going to be going up 2-1 now, 1 game away from resetting the bracket. Have to see if he's able to pull it out. Will we see? I believe that we'll probably stick with Cloud, and then if the bracket gets reset, that's when Kazuya comes out.
100%. That's how it usually runs, to be honest. And yeah, you can't really expect anything less between the two of them. So there's the Cloud, there's the Wolf. We're on Battlefield.
And let's go again.
Yep.
Coco commentator, how's the burger? It's really good.
It's almost gone now.
It's almost gone? Shit.
I kind of want to buy a burger myself.
I kind of want to buy a burger myself as well.
I would, it bangs. I'm not even lying.
This feels like some kind of like burger propaganda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why isn't that weird chicken shop I saw now?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the new one. The new one. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now we're getting into it, and Imzon really putting up the pressure in this early points of the game. I think Battlefield is obviously a great pick, specifically for up he's out of shield in the middle of the stage because it just allows Cloud to immediately click to that top platform or fall down through it, and it just adds that extra mix-up. But the only other worry that I have is that aerial juggling once again is if it gets going. But Imzon's doing a really good job of making sure that it doesn't get going at this moment in time.
It's another thing where it does give Imzon a few more chances to land. He does get put in these juggle situations, these ledge situations a fair amount where he can't seem to get out. And I think Battlefield is definitely helping.
Interesting for both players going for that, but immediately, and Imzon just going to backstop. Yeah, it's just a weird angle.
Yeah, he wasn't going to be able to snap the ledge, so he was like, you know what, maybe I can take both of us out with this one. But unfortunately, not quite able to close it out. It's fine. I mean, 120%, nothing to scoff at. You could probably get like an up smash, a back air, get ledge, close it out. But Contact is now just at the point where it's like, you know what, I can kind of get away with playing aggro.
Yeah,
that's what he's doing right now. I mean, we're seeing a lot more combo start type, well, a lot more aggressive combo starters from Contact.
And good catch there as well on the jump back. That's another thing as well with it's hard to actually catch up to Wolf, but especially when he's retreating, just due to his aerial speed.
Yeah,
he's got such incredible aerial speed that it's making it difficult for him to catch. But obviously he did then. But it can be difficult to do so. But at this moment in time, racking back up that percent, and it's looking more like that early part of that first stop. I think realistically most of this is still seeming mainly comfortable for Imzon at this point for this game, and the main reason that he's been losing percent and stocks is just due to little tiny errors that Contact is just doing so well of just overly exploiting when Imzon is winning more neutral interactions most of the time.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of the type of characters as well. Cloud is constantly playing neutral at all times. He'll get those pokes, but unfortunately, he's just not really able to sustain it for too long. That sort of big sword definitely helps for the neutral play, but having a worse projectile if they did a projectile battle definitely doesn't help, because remember, Wolf's neutral beat is transcendent, it'll just completely ignore it. Continue on, just over 10%?
Unfortunate angle. Yeah, unfortunate there, but now Imzon really has the ability to capitalize here if he's able to get that early bit of percent. I will say a forward air, back air will kill at this point.
Yep, yeah, so absolutely.
We'll have to see what both players are really able to get done, but nothing coming out of there. Tough situation now for Imzon. Any mistake could be death here.
Yeah, but I don't think he really cares.
No.
Never mind. No, we haven't actually seen any spikes so far. That's one thing I've like.
Well, we've seen the spike earlier. With the side B, but that's really been it. Nothing else really. Good grab coming out there.
I'm talking about the Imzon, to be honest with you. Like, normally we see him go for these big down airs, big forward airs. But because Wolf can snap so easily, it's hard. And you don't want to be the one risking sitting above ledge like last time, where he got hit by that side B spike and great air dodge back to stage.
Yeah, it's really good heads up play by Imzon there. Now it's just a case of both characters are one hit away. The air dodge, but no, the jump stayed.
That's
able to make it back in. Oh, this going to be, that's the back air, and that's going to be the reset.
I think that just about poked him.
Yep.
In all honesty.
It was a testy dash attack in to really try and pressure it. But the thing is, though, if you have that scenario where you're in that just dire scenario, and that's a shield, that's just going to be it. So it was a desperation play. It could have gone either way, but in the end, it obviously did not go in Imzon's favor. And now we're going to be seeing the Kazuya come out. True grand finals is happening. Put away the Cloud for now.
Yep.
I need to make sure that I get this back.
Enough is enough. Lock in. Yeah, I mean, the venue's not going to pay for itself, eh? But yeah, this is just kind of how it goes. It's the tried and tested.
Yep.
Kazuya Mishima. I mean, he's also. Both players kind of have to prepare for the bracket tomorrow as well.
Oh yeah, they're both going to OSL tomorrow, so that'll be interesting to see how they perform there. But at the moment,
great touches from Contact. I mean, most people would not have expected that. I mean, he slowed down his running in. He was like, you know what, I can cover it with an F, I can cover it with a down smash if he needs to. And he's already got Rage removed entirely.
Yeah, and that's going to be that back. It's just baiting out a lot of these overcommitments from Imzon of just trying to consistent. It's now you're in a situation where the roles are reversed. Wolf has the range advantage, and it's just constantly just going, okay, come near me, try and get into my zone.
Yeah,
I will then aerial juggle you for 5 hours and send you off stage.
Yeah. And I expect nothing less from him.
Yeah,
it's a struggle right now. Imzon is definitely struggling to get into that center stage position where he can get much
and that's no, do their dodge, being able to get out of that, but any more from this point on will be death.
Yeah.
That angle is horrendous for a lot of characters, but no jump.
No, he kind of panicked. He didn't jump early, then did an up B early to try to catch full power, and just realized he was not going to make it there. That should take.
No, it does not. Good DI. No rage either, meaning that stock's going to stay. And now it's a dire situation for Imzon. Obviously, Kazuya has this explosive potential. And there is a bit of it, but it's going to be difficult because the way that Contact is playing is looking very, very clean.
Yeah, he's just completely avoiding all of these combos. He's DIing it right, barely getting hit by any electrics. But when he does, it's just shaking off. It's like, yeah, 1 electric, 2 electric, fine. Let's continue playing neutral. And it's
Oh, that's a good one though. And that's going to be the 340 button taking the stock. And now you're in a difficult situation. In those types of scenarios, just need to make sure that it doesn't get into your head that you just got basically 0 to death. You need to just continue to hit it time. You've got the advantage. Keep it to that level.
Well, the thing is, another thing with Kazuya is the longer you try to play it out, the more chances he gets to 0 to death. So sometimes you do need to play that little bit more aggro, that little bit more scary, really.
Yeah.
You want to keep
and that's
that
going to be that forward tilt. Just catching there, and Contact going to be going 1-0 up in true grand finals. Really good heads-up play there. Imzon starting to get back into it, and it's starting to look like a little bit of a mental battle, but Contact able to keep his calm long enough to be able to hold out that game. It's just a case of will it follow him into the next one?
Well, Hollow Bastion's such a good I think, I wouldn't say it's one of his best, but generally, you're going to ban SD, you're going to ban Kalos, you're going to ban Town. So this is literally the next best after those three, because he has so many opportunities to catch you on top of that platform. Even if you try to Furps, he'll try to go up on top of the platform. His Furps will cover so much area over it. So he can just, I was about to say spot dodge. He can auto turn around, hit that crumple, goes out of stock. Really? Oh my god.
He's going to live though, due to both having the jump and the up B, because he has such vertical recovery. But I was going to say that Imzon was looking much more comfortable in this first stock in comparison to the previous game, but now Contact has just immediately reversed that and gone, nah, you're not allowed to feel comfortable. Not on my watch. Never on this man. But then immediately there's the 340 button coming out.
You can't be getting away with that, unfortunately. It's so good. It's so consistent. It's like, it works as an anti-air, it works as an anti-ground. It's literally like an anti-tank missile type deal. Yeah.
I am liking the usage of the reflector, both as like a get-off tool, but also as a stalling tool.
Yeah.
You noticed that a lot. He's just been using that to consistently stall just above the area where Kazuya can truly attack him. Because obviously, Kazuya actually has a pretty good up air, but the thing is that it doesn't lead into anything.
Yeah, and it's a really good timing throw-off. I mean, like, who the hell expects Wolf to be like, that's interesting, so I think you want to up me. But it's a really good timing catch, and it's like, oh, I'm expecting him to land, I will catch his landing. No, there's that slight second delay before he's on the ground. So you've thrown out your move, and he's ready for it, and Imzon's looking to just get that suicide.
Yeah.
You know what? Win by all means necessary. I gotta respect that.
Well, exactly. But the other thing as well with this actually matchup, I just realised, is due to obviously the metal legs of Wolf. He's a heavy faller.
Yeah, he is.
So this is going to actually makes the combos for Kazuya, if he's able to get the correct ones, much easier to perform.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's actually a bit of a deficit here, but at the moment, still Imzon looking in control of this match.
I really like that reflector. Unfortunately, it's just out of range. That crumple does not hit, and Contact is so close to closing out this next stock. He does as a pineapple.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there. being able to get that nair. But now you're in that scenario where you want to get an 81%. You're a bit high up, and any move from Kazuya will kill at this point.
Definitely. I mean, contact.
And yep, there's the move.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's one doesn't tend to be scared of it, but sometimes that can be the bane of your gameplay. If you're not scared of a move because you've played against it so much, that can lead to complacency. And the moment you're complacent, you get hit by an electric.
Exactly. Well, actually, I thought of something just now. The first 2 streams we've had back, both of them have gone to true grand finals.
Oh my god, you're right. So I kind of want to see. I don't know if I kind of want to see Contact take it, you know.
It'll be interesting. Both of them have had Imzon in it, so will the curse continue? But we'll have to see in game 3 what happens. Small Battlefield going to be the pick. Interesting. Just a relatively neutral stage. Probably the only one left up that was going to be in Contact's favour at all, if any. And now we've got to really see what he's able to do with this scenario. Taking the early lead. Quick 54, but that's one Kazuya combo. Keeping it calm and just cool. And, trying to go for the suicide, but nothing coming out of that.
Just a little bit too far, unfortunately, and Contact was ready for it. He was like, you know what, yeah, I'm just going to hold towards the stage. You mate. You try to go for it. I'm not
a lovely down smash. That's another thing also. I just saw that earlier. Forward smash from Wolf. It's not something that Contact's been going for that much, but it's incredibly safe on shield.
Yep.
And it's incredibly potent. So it's interesting that he hasn't been using that as much. Maybe he's just trying to save it for those types of scenarios.
That's
like,
exactly
if I throw it out immediately, I know that I'm going to be safe in these scenarios, but it's going to be something unexpected.
Definitely. I mean, in his last game against me, we're seeing it like not a fair amount. Like he'd use his down smash, use his down to F tilt, all that kind of stuff. And then the moment he'd throw out an F tilt, it would be a complete surprise. You know, something you're not ready for, like whatsoever. That's a great amount of threat from that side B. Imzon does not want to get spiked again, and that's kind of leads into a down at times because you know you don't want to get spiked. I feel like at times he wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Like he's just a little bit in his head, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just a tad, but now we've got a lapping percent on the third stock, and Imzon has a mountain to climb up here.
Yeah, I mean, it's Kazuya Mishima. He's done more with less at the end of the day. So, I wouldn't take him out of it, because no, not an RP actually. You know what? That's just a bit of extra damage. It's kind of one of those things where at this point, it's 1-1. You have time to just kind of download what your opponent wants to do. And, good job of that right now.
Yeah, but at the moment it's just difficult, and Contact is looking for that last bit of percent. That up tilt is dangerous. It's such an underrated move, and there's the back air.
I think he's going to go deep for it. No.
Good tech coming out though, but that's going to be the up smash, and that's going to be the free stock.
Wow, well played. Well played. He understands it now. Straight up.
So I realised I probably should have switched.
No.
Yeah. Now we got to see what the adaptations are. Kalos has been left open.
Oh, well, the thing is, yeah, this kind of work so that Imzon can't kind of like skulk underneath the diagonal below stage. So, however, this is just big FD.
Yep, it is just big FD, so it's a bit difficult to see what's going to be coming out of this one in particular. I think that Contact has just gone, right, I know I'm going to be able to just weave around you in the air well enough that you won't be able to take advantage of how big this stage is. But at the moment, we're seeing that advantage being taken.
I mean, I guess the high ceilings also definitely help in this regard, because, you know, Kazuya goes for his up Bs, up airs, you know, up smashes.
Oh, that's the forward smash we were talking about.
And with those tight side blasters, Contact's just like, yeah, I'll just put that stuff in there. No sweat.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, and I think that really is something that is being utilized to the best of his advantage in this scenario. And I have to see, and also with that high ceiling, and obviously I think that that's just good for Contact in general, because he's never killing off the top. The only time he's killed off the top is with that up smash twice now. But realistically, those have been niche scenarios, and most of the time it's been back air. It's always back air.
Yep.
It does everything. It does your laundry, it does your taxes. back air is your bread and butter.
Don't forget that down smash low. That has caught Imzon out quite a fair few times. Just because of the dirty angle it sends you at.
Yep.
Man, it's a rough one if you get caught in it.
You can tell that this is slightly getting nervy just because immediately then in that scenario, Contact just did literally a reflector in the middle of Imzon's face and there was no reaction. It was literally just, it's there, no punish. There's that up smash. It would have killed on any other stage, but Kalos not going to be that one. So has to see what he can do in this scenario. Once again, going for that up smash, but good patience from Imzon. He's got a lot of range, so the combos are going to be harder now, though.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It's making it so much harder for him to catch Contact now. I thought down smash was going to connect.
No, too much damage, and that's going to be the stop there.
No.
Yes.
Oh no,
he doesn't have a jump. He used it earlier.
I thought he had his up me there, but no, he burned it out. So unfortunate for him.
So now Contact in a very steep situation, just be able to bring this to to win this two grand finals. It's a long week.
Yeah, it is, but you know what? He's looking confident now.
Yep.
I want to see him do something aggro first.
Yeah, and that's that nair, and that will take it. Your winner of this Smash Sense, Contact.
Big pop up there. That's what we love to see. Right.